Okay, thought we'd just stroke up the Ronin 2. Seen how much, well, if you follow the videos and you've seen how much wood carving it's done a fair bit. It feels like to me it's just going off a little bit. And I've just had a little look myself with a bit of paper, and the tips slightly gone off. So that's what I lost a bit of scratch pattern. So that's going nice and smooth, and it starts to get a bit rougher. Not sure if I snag then, so I'll test it again. This time I'll start further down so that we get to the tip before the fold. Yes, see, I'm struggling. Not wanting to cut that. Oh, I'm off screen again. I hope you saw that. I'll try again. Flipping out, going off screen. Yeah, I've lost a bit on the tip. So, let's stroke her up. Right. So, start on the sides. So low down. You can press a little bit harder now. Obviously, this is a hard stroke. It doesn't. The knife doesn't sink in, which is the way I like it. I always use a hard leather, hard stroke. Right, I'm ramping up. Now straight away, yeah, I've got scratches. I could see it with my eyes actually when I was looking at it. I could see that there was some sort of slight damage to the tip. Yeah. So we'll stay on that level until we see those scratch marks disappear. Yeah, well, we got that. That's gone. Ramp up a bit more. You're better off always doing a lot more runs of light. Never go hard when you're steep. You're better off just doing lots of light little runs. See, now our edge damage seems to have gone there. I'll ramp up a bit steeper. Yep, so that appears to be okay. So now I'm on a small bevel. Right, let's start ramping up. See, all the other part of the edge is clean. I think that's just the tip digging in. That's damage, all the tip digging. It's a bit different, the angles. Obviously it's a one-sided blade, so you can't go so steep on this side because this is a smaller blade, a smaller bevel. Right. Let's just go down to smooth off the stroke again so I can see what I'm doing. So let's do this tip. Yeah, it's clean that way. Go that way. It's dragging a bit, but that might just be the edge scraping. It might be a bit too steep. If you drag the paste and it's smooth, when I first went like that on this way, I could see that I had serrations because it was leaving definitive lines. You probably couldn't see them on the camera, but I could. Which means it definitely had a tiny bit of edge serration. The polish was broken down, and a tiny little bit of damage, but I do mean tiny. So let's see where we are now. Look at the screen, Dave. So down here we should be really good. Yeah, look at that. Oh, hang on. That's probably me. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at this tip then. So we'll work into the paper further up here so that we can get to our tip before the fold. That's not quite right, that. It's not too bad, let's go in again. Just let's get it going. And yes, it's not quite there. See anything visually? No, can't be much. So a tiny bit more stropping. So I'm going up, I'm getting lighter and lighter. Just do the tip. There can't be much wrong with that. It's not leaving any pattern to go the other way. No, just scraping the edge there. No, I think that's about it. I don't think there's much wrong with it. Right, so we're going to go well. The hollow ground part of the blade. You know, I'll hold the knife and see if I can pull the rest of the paper. No, it's not. Oh, it's nearly there. It's nearly push cone. If you can put a little thin slither off, and that's probably me. Yeah, it's capable. I mean, it can. I'll try and put a thin slither. That's always a little challenge. Yeah, see, it is there, but it's the tip. But then the tip, it's always been like this. The tip is not as sharp as the rest of the knife because it goes into a flat ground. Yeah, it's just, I think that's the way this knife will always be. It always fades off towards the tip, the sharpness, because obviously it's a self-defense knife, and if it was this deep hollow ground all the way through, it would have rather a weak tip. So, not a problem. Oh yeah, I can feel that straight away. Just the camera.